Okay, so let me tell you this. I have never watched a movie that has so thoroughly irritated me in one scene, only to have the awesomeness of the next scene completely wipe my irritation away, and then go back and forth through the entire runtime of the movie like that until now. Furiosa, a prequel to Mad Max Fury Road, delivers on the promise of another epic odyssey through the wasteland, but man, does it make me work for it. Now, let me get this out the way up front. Definitely go see this movie in the biggest, loudest theater that you can get to. I saw it in Regal's RPX theater, and it was definitely worth it. But let's also manage your expectations for what you're about to go see. In the first couple scenes, I'm looking at it, and it's like, this is a green screen. You're on a sound stage in front of a green screen. You're not in the desert, and there's no way I'm believing anything otherwise. But after those first 2 or 3 scenes, either the CGI got incredibly better all of a sudden, or my eyes adjusted and got used to it because I stopped noticing it and it stopped bothering me. But there was also just plot hole after plot hole that just was jarring and was taking me out of the film. Because the film itself would make a point to say that something is a big deal, and it's a big deal to these set of characters. But then when something would happen that is a big deal to these set of characters, it would go unnoticed. It would go unmentioned. We just move on. It felt like scenes were missing. It felt like there was a scene missing that was supposed to connect A and C, and we just took B out and moved right along. That's what it felt like, because why are we just ignoring what just happened? Because it's obviously important to you in this movie and the next movie. This thing is very important to you. Why are we just ignoring it? And also, they would have characters who are depicted to be intelligent. They are depicted to be smart, resourceful, and knowledgeable about the world that they're in, and yet you have them make decisions that just are obviously weird. Like they obviously would make that decision with the information they have at hand, and yet they make that decision and there's no indication of ulterior motive or them being deceptive. It's just a weird decision. And I really want to go into it. I really want to detail all of these things, but I don't want to spoil it. And I'll probably do a spoiler review just so I can go through all of these things, but we'll have to see. But the weird thing about this movie is that while all of these things are real and all of these things were very obvious to me, every time the action started, locked in. The action scenes are well directed, well shot, well acted. The actors, the stunt performers, the wire work, everything was on point. And when those scenes were going on, all of the ancillary stuff washed away. And honestly, if a film delivers on its primary promise, so if a horror movie delivers on the scares, if a comedy delivers on the laugh, or the romance movie delivers on the feels, if a movie does that, then we should be able to forgive any lapses in the other stuff. Because that's not why we came anyway. That's not what got us in the seat. So if what got us in the seat is good, then we can ease up on critiquing and pulling points away from other areas, in my opinion. At the end of the day, Furiosa is a wild ride of a movie that delivers on every promise it gives you in the trailer. And so if you're the least bit interested in this movie, I suggest you go see it and then come back and talk to me about it, and we can debate and discuss it in the spoiler review video. Let me know what you think about this Furiosa movie and about all the other Mad Max movies and which one is your favorite, and I'll catch you guys next time.